Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Taking a look at something a little different today. This is a 2024 Upper Deck Goodwin Champions. This is always a interesting set to me. It's not like licensed, I think, for some of the major sports, but has actors, athletes, I think just like public figures in some of these. Obviously, Tiger Woods is the cover athlete. I think you pull, like Olympic athletes. There are some baseball, football, basketball players in here. Generally, I think rookies that are in uniform. And then, yeah, usually just some interesting cards out here. So let me know what you think of this set as we dive into it. Something a little different for the channel. So before we dive in, feel free to like the video, leave a comment down below, and consider subscribing to the channel as we do continue on our push to 500 subscribers this year. Appreciate your support, and we will get right into these. So yeah, I always like to pick up a couple of blasters of this, and then the like Skybox Metal Universe releases that come out that are similar to this. But as you can see here, there's a bonus pack inside. I think that has like some either parallels or chromatic type cards. All new Literary Classic patch cards. Not sure what those are. 5 cards per pack, 7 total packs per box, so we'll get 35 cards. There is a look here at the Blaster exclusives. Collect base set turquoise parallels and a Goodwin all-world card in every box. So excited to see what we can do there. There is Victor Hovland featured on that one, obviously PGA golfer. And then here is a look, if you want to pause it, at some of the inserts that we're looking for. It looks like they do have Upper Deck Young Gun cards in here, so that's kind of interesting. So Young Gun's usually obviously in the Upper Deck hockey product, but they have appeared in their golf products as well. Looks like they might appear here. Some all-world cards, which are 1-of-1s. One 5-card bonus pack that has base set turquoise parallel cards. And the Goodwin all-world cards. So that's not 1-of-1. Those are gonna come out. You get one of those per those bonus packs. So yeah, let's just dive right in and see what we find here. So not sure. I haven't looked at the checklist. Not sure everybody who's on it. The base card design of this is a little underwhelming. So I'll show you that here in a second. But I do think the cover art and the pack art is pretty cool. So there's a look at the pack and the odds for those of you who are interested. I did open one of these off camera, and these are the kind of packs that are not super easy to open, but we will dive right in here and show you what we're working with. So there is a look at the base design. Jackson Shelsted, he's a basketball player, just in a plain white t-shirt, so you're going to kind of see what we're working with here. There's a look at the card back. Michael Obafemi for soccer, followed by Young Guns, Obafemi. So there's a look at kind of the Young Gun insert. So again, similar to what the hockey Young Guns cards have looked like in recent years. But there's one for Michael Obafemi, who's a soccer player. DJ Wagner, obviously in an unlicensed jersey for basketball. And then Jaden Rashada, football player from Arizona State. So that's what we're dealing with. So here is our bonus packs. We'll open that last, but just so you can kind of see there. So yeah, the base card design it leaves a little bit, not a little, it leaves a lot to be desired. So really looking for some of the inserts here, some of the special cards to really see what we come up with. Chloe Ricketts, soccer, Audric Estime, so Denver Bronco. Those are kind of cool. So that matches kind of the cover art. I think that's a good looking card. Splash of Color, looks like is the name of that insert. So I like that. Brandon Garrison and Jaron Dickey on the back. Committed to Oregon. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, you'll get it's kind of like prospects if you're into that. This is a decent set to kind of chase over there. Nicholas Iamaleavia. That's Tennessee. Right? Yeah, I think he's their quarterback. Audric Estime there for the Broncos. Nice. Troy Franklin, another Denver Bronco on the Young Guns. That's a cool card. Kind of unique. I'll add that to the PC for sure. Giselle Thompson and Nick Kurtz, first baseball player. Sophomore season at Wake Forest. He opened the campaign by smashing two home runs on February 17th. So anyway, not familiar with some of these amateur athletes, but in this day and age, they are becoming, because of NIL, there are more and more opportunities to have exposure. So that's always fun to see. There's Caroline Marks, surfing, our first surfer. Got a chromium card here. Ian Jackson will come off the back. Ethan Holiday. Denya Castellanos. And our chromium card. Looks like a football player. Frank Gore Jr. That's kind of cool. Season high and lead Southern Miss, so neon green parallel there. I do like when card companies put and Upper Deck is great about that, puts the name of the parallel on the back. It just makes it easier to kind of know what you're collecting. So we'll go and add that there. So one nice parallel. 2 more packs to go, and then we'll open up our bonus pack, and then we got box number 2. So what do you think? I mean, again, this is kind of unique. Jordan Burroughs for amateur wrestler. De'Aaron Fox, obviously, from the NBA. We got Vance Honeycutt on the splash of color. Again, those look really cool. Ollie Jennings III and Casey Fair for soccer. Yeah, you know, the checklist is interesting. Amateur athletes, some pro athletes, kind of all over the place. Adrien Dumont de Chassard, someone with better French than me, please correct my pronunciation. Danielle Morris, kiteboarding. I mean, you know, I love it. Like, you know, there's a wild world of sports out there, and I like that this set kind of touches on all of it. Alex Mooney from the back. Braden Taylor from the back. We got another chromium type card. Looks like it's a basketball player, Justin Edwards from University of Kentucky. So that's pretty cool. All right, bonus pack. Nice plain silver bonus pack. Always interesting. Got a couple dents in the foil, so hopefully that doesn't translate to the cards. And these are I think they're aqua parallels. Is that right? Turquoise parallels. So turquoise, we've got Alyssa Thompson, Aiden Holloway, Mackenzie Porter, musician. Not familiar with her. Alberta native. Canadian country music charts. So there you go. There's our first, I think, maybe not a first. That's a non-athlete card example. Carter Graham, and then we do have our all-world card here on the back. I believe these are numbered. And we have Camilo Diaz, numbered to 299. Cool card design. Diaz is perhaps most intriguing all-around player in the 23 international signing class, signed with Houston. So at 18 years old, powerful hitter, is projected to get even stronger. So you can see there's the orange parallel to 299. So that's not bad. You know, I like that you get a guaranteed, it seems to be a guaranteed number card in every box. So that's, you know, there's worse things to, worse formats where you get nothing. So I think that's good. I'm out of top loaders at the moment, so we'll get that one top loaded after we finish up the rip. But let's go ahead and dive into box number 2. Appreciate you checking this one out. I know it's a little different, but for those of you who followed this channel for some time, I like to open a little bit of everything. Obviously lean baseball, football, some basketball, but we'll open non-sport. We'll open hockey occasionally. We'll open, you know, kind of just general culture and sports culture cards like this set. So yes, to me, one of the funnest parts of collecting is there's cool stuff across a lot of different products. So I like to check out a little bit of everything. So looks like we got our green neon here, and Garrison, I'm sorry, Jaden Rashada, and then another of these chromium cards. Nice, CJ Stroud on the neon green, so we'll take that. So obviously CJ Stroud, big name, coming off his sophomore season, which, for, you know, lost some of the hype of his rookie year, but I'm not sure that was deserved. He still had a great season. I think won a playoff game. So, you know, if there is a dip in the CJ Stroud market, they think you should buy it, because I still think he's got a ton of upside. And it's the one thing about the collecting world and the hobby is how quickly we turn our attention from one great rookie to the next and kind of forget about, you know, how good CJ Stroud was and continues to be. So Sam Hurley, Kevin McGonigal. There's a Gordon Sargent Young Guns card. I think that's really cool that they've applied those across here. Melinda Rabambas and Trinity Rodman. For those of you who don't know, obviously that is Dennis Rodman's daughter. She's on the U.S. Women's National Team. Really great soccer players. Okay, a couple more packs. There's a C.J. Stroud, one of our first horizontal cards. I mean, look at this. Chris Parnell. We just came off of SNL 50. That's pretty awesome. One of the better cast members from the early 2000s. Obviously, perhaps most well known for his role in Lazy Sunday. But that's awesome. That's a PC card for me. I'll take that. We got Bobby Fink on the splash of color. Max Homa. Another horizontal card. And then Norma Palafox for soccer. So that's cool. I like to see some of the non-athlete stuff in here. So like Allen and Ginter had Tim Robinson cards last year. I love that. There's a Dylan Gabriel. There's a Michael Jordan. I mean, come on. We get that in a parallel. There might be some money there. We'll take that. Jordan on a card. Malachi Nelson on the Young Guns. Not super familiar with him. Committed to USC. He's 6'3" quarterback, top recruit in the nation. So that's a cool Young Guns card in. That's unique. I'll bet someone collects that. Connor McLean and Manuel Beltre. Beltre, I assume, is related to the famous Beltres of the Major League Baseball past, but who knows? Comment down below if you know. All right, 3 more packs. Finish up here strong. Appreciate you sticking with me here past the 10-minute mark. Only the real ones make it this far. There's Bryce Young, another Estime Splash of Color. There's an Alyssa Thompson on the rainbow. That's pretty cool. Another golf card, Maya Brady, softball. I mean, they are hitting a lot of sports here, so that's really cool for these athletes in these sports that don't, aren't traditionally covered by trading card products to be featured on these. So, all right, Bobby Fink, Malachi Nelson. There's Vance Honeycutt, Bone Nickel, MMA, DJ Wagner, University of Kentucky. All right, here is our silver pack or bonus pack. These will have our turquoise parallels and then our all-world card. So there's Fidel Barajas for soccer, Logan Diggs, football, another Justin Edwards, Austin Greaser. And then on the back, it'd be great if this was like a Michael Jordan card. Nope, Camilo Diaz again, this one to $5.99. So looks like we're not guaranteed that it's $2.99 or less, but another number card out of that pack. So we'll do a quick look here through some of the parallels and hits that we got here. But yeah, interesting product. Again, these turquoise parallels, some of the inserts are looking good. And that Malachi Nelson, get that one sleeved up. The Michael Jordan, obviously. Chris Parnell, nice CJ Stroud. The other Diaz, Justin Edwards on the chromium. Frank Gore Jr. on the neon green, I believe it was. Troy Franklin, Young Guns. And then Michael Obafemi on the Young Guns. So yeah, I would say this is fun. It's a fun rip. I won't buy any more of it, but I'm glad I opened a couple of these. So if this strikes your fancy, I'd say go ahead and pick a couple up, see what you think. But as always, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the rip. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to the channel. As always, I appreciate you checking out this one, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.